Okay, so September 16th, the day before Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out, that's also going to be my birthday, so here I am sleeping in my bed. Of course, I've got my birthday hat on, and I'm waking up with some morning wood, some boner action, and of course, I'm dreaming of Grand Theft Auto 5, and here we have some balloons that kind of look like boobs, but that doesn't matter. Of course, my cat Thumbelina is hanging out besides my bed, and so next, we're going to get out of bed, and we're going to go over to the computer and just see what's going on with the hype and everything, just see what's going on. So I'll bring out my penis and look at the screen and press some buttons, and then we're gonna head over to GameFAQs, my bad, and just see what's going on there, see what people are saying. Then head over to YouTube, sorry, and just see what's going on with my videos, see how they're doing and everything, read some comments, and just see what's going on. So then this is when the real fun starts. This is when we head over to the dinner table, and during the day, you know, do some birthday things and eat some cake. So here's my family, and they're just kind of looking at me because I fell asleep in my cake, in my pie, and for some reason I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. I don't have legs, I don't know why. But here I am dreaming of Grand Theft Auto and really just dreaming of this lady's boobs, dreaming of some hooker fucker, you know? Just kind of stuff like that, just to get me excited, get me going, you know how it goes. Later on in the day, we're going to be driving to GameStop around, I don't know, 9 o'clock, so here I am looking suave, driving in my car and everything, head out the window, hand on the wheel, just kind of chilling, going 90 miles an hour. You can see how fast I'm going there, that was really fast. So, here at GameStop, you know, I'm going to get in line, and first there's this guy that kind of looks like the Michelin Man, but those are just his muscles, don't worry. So he's gonna be hanging out looking all thug-like, and then next to him is gonna be this real fucking nerd, and he's just gonna be standing there looking like a dweeb, and here I am, you know, I'm suave, you know, I got this big hair going on, this big smile, and really, I'm just excited as hell at this point. You can see my Grand Theft Auto boner there, actually, and I'm kinda shaking. Then there's this other nerd standing on the other side of me looking at my boner, and I'm gonna be like, dweeb, why are you looking at my boner? So, here we are at GameSlorp, and basically, finally, I'm gonna get inside the store, you know, that's the main goal here, and hopefully I'm going to have another boner there, and I'm gonna be paying for the game, of course, and the sales clerk doesn't appear to be too happy with me, but that's okay. When suddenly, oh my god, a dinosaur appears, holy shit, and it eats the head off the sales clerk, and oh my god, but I'm happy, you know, I got the game, my boner grows a little bit, and then the dinosaur becomes the sales clerk, and then he goes on to become the CEO of GameStop, and he is just a nice guy, he is a hell of a guy, so my boner grows a little bit there, and then we're moving on. Here's the parking lot. This is my map I have printed out. We're gonna put my car up there. We're gonna put the thugs over here, the ninjas over here, and Bob Saget, or David Schwimmer. Yeah, the guy from Friends who played Ross, that bastard. So here's my plan. The red is where I plan to walk. I'm gonna take the most efficient way possible, as you can see there. So at this point, I'm really just gonna start hauling ass. You know, I'm gonna be trucking it really, really hardcore. You can see how fast I'm going from those little lines behind me. So first up are the thugs. And I'm not really too afraid of them. I'm just gonna punch his face off, kind of like in the movie Face Off. And then over here, you know, that's still me. Don't get me confused with the other guy. And then I'm gonna kick that one in the face, and he's gonna die and say, "Oh my God, my face!" And of course, the thugs, they're just gonna be, you know, they're no trouble for me. So over here, I'm gonna jump on the car, do a triple ninja jump, and of course, you know, that's gonna be very difficult to execute. So that's why I'm going to, of course, have to go into Super Saiyan. And then, of course, at that point, I'm really just gonna rain down some terror on this ninja over here, who kind of looks a little bit more like a mummy, but it's whatever. And then, of course, to the right of him, you got a Ninja Turtle, and he's just hanging out. And then in between those two, you've got an actual real turtle. I don't know why he's there, but I'm gonna Kame Blast them with over 9,000 energy power shit, and that's gonna be pretty good. So up next is David Schwimmer, who actually looks a little bit more like Ringo Starr from the Beatles here, and he's just standing here with this big old dumb face, and I'm just gonna wave the game in his face and say, "Oh yeah, I bet you want this bitch, don't you? Yeah, well guess what? Suck my dick, bitch." And then I'm gonna take off with my game and be like, "Ha ha!" And then he'll be like, "Oh," and then I'll be like, "Ha ha!" and get my dick sucked. And then so after that, you know, at this point, I'm driving home. I'm happy. Here I am. I've got the game out the window. Of course, looking suave. I look suave all day. Of course, I'm in my car. But then, unfortunately, here, things are starting to get a little out of control. I'm a little too excited. I'm leaving a trail behind me the whole way home. So at this point, I'm going to be home, and I'm going to take the disc out, put it around my finger, and put it in my Sexbox 720, of course. And then after that, it's going to be 90-hour binge of Grand Theft Auto 5, because, you know, that's just how we do it up in here. So then these are my eyes. They are not testicles, and of course I still got my birthday hat on, because it's still my birthday at this point. Well, it's after midnight, but you know. And here's my TV, just in case you couldn't tell, and we've got some GTA 5 magical aura coming off this, and it is just crazy. thing going off to the side there, you know, a little bit out of control. So then as I'm trying to play through the first mission, my phone's gonna ring, and it's gonna be fucking Roman. He's gonna say, "Hey, Gitchy, it's Roman. Want to go bowling?" I'm gonna say, "No, Roman, I want to play Grand Theft Auto 5. No, let's play Grand Theft Auto 5. And then my angry face is going to turn into a happy face, because I like Grand Theft Auto. So then anyway, this is when it really just gets bad. This is my house. This is a diagram. This is drawn to scale, of course, and that's my Grand Theft Auto boner coming out of the roof. And then here's the United States, and that's Ohio, where I live, and that's my boner. And then the people in Mexico are going to be like, "Hey, that's a big meatball." And then really at that point, this is the world, and then it's still growing because of Grand Theft Auto, and it's going to go off into outer space, and the aliens are going to be in their UFO and be like, "What?" And then I'm going to smack their spaceship with my boner, and then the Earth is going to start imploding on itself because the tilt's off, and then God's going to look, and he's going to be like, "Wow." So, yeah, that's all.